The first card out is a card of pure positivity. It says tenez bon, which in French means hold on tight. Keep fighting, Pisces. Keep the faith. Stay strong. Don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Look at this guy. He is so empowered. He's taking on the sun. He's also taking on the darkness. Look how there's only light at the bottom of that sun that's in front of him. Now, he's currently standing in the darkness himself. Can you see that we can only really see his shadow? He hasn't been fully revealed yet. But that's about to change, because the light will reveal him. The sun will slowly rise entirely, and he will be fully revealed. So it's a gorgeous card. I love the images in this card. They're beautiful. Underneath this, we have the moon. So you literally have the day and the night in your card, which is quite interesting because, of course, the moon speaks about the subconscious, our subconscious desires, and the power of the subconscious versus the sun, which talks about our conscious desires, our growth, our inner light. The moon shows us what's hidden behind the curtain, if we let her. Notice how she is praying, she's meditating, she's asking for something. She's in conversation with the universe. She's asking for something, she's asking for the answers. And nature is coming into one with her, with the wolf on the other bank, also asking for some answers. She's at one with nature, just like he's at one with nature as well. They're both very positive cards. This guy knows what he wants already. This lady's asking for what she wants, or she's asking for some answers. She doesn't really have all the answers yet. The most important thing is that she's asking the question. So I think that's what I want to focus on with this reading. You need to ask for what you want in order to get it, right? You need to pray. You need to ask the universe to send you gifts. That's exactly what this card is asking you to do. How can the universe serve you if the universe doesn't know what you want? Because the universe thinks that you want loads of different things, and you are deserving of loads of different things, but you can't get them all. So you need to help the universe help you in choosing what it is that you need to get in order to be fulfilled and happy. So what's it going to be? Ask the question. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't sleep and you have a desire or a need to look out through the window and look for that moon and speak to her, do it. Only good things can come of that. The card underneath this also has the sun in it. Of course, the sun is a symbol of growth. Without the sun, we are nothing. Without the sun, we cannot grow. The sun is also obviously pure fire, which is the exact opposite of what Pisces is, being pure water. But without our water, the trees can't grow. And without the sun, the trees can't stay strong. But we need to let the light in, because the water isn't enough. The moon sits directly under this card, again as a symbol of the night and the subconscious. So this reading is really asking you to first tap into what it is that you want, work out what it is that you want, and then go out into the universe and let the sun fill that desire with light so that it can germinate and come into fruition. But the universe can't do that for you unless you ask it, and the universe definitely can't do it for you unless you tell them what it is that you actually want in the first place. So what is it that you want, Pisces? What is it? You have to work it out and you have to ask for it. Now, obviously that can be a scary thing, Sometimes we ask for things thinking that we can never get them or that we don't deserve them. It's not the case here. You absolutely deserve what it is that you want. And that is signified by this card, which is a beautiful card, and again, contains the sun in it. Your desires will literally be filled with light. They will come to fruition, literally. The trees will grow out of the ground. You've put the water. Your water is going into the ground. It's there already. But what kind of tree would you like to see grow? What kind of fruit do you need that tree to give birth to? Only good things will come of this. Look at this guy. He's sitting in his castle, he's looking at his fountains, the sun is in front of him. It's out, fully out. He's achieved, he got there, he got to the other side of the bank, he got what he wanted. He swam to the other side and got onto the shore, and he's there with his own fountains. Of course, again, a symbol of water, a symbol of you, a symbol of your prosperity. Now, in both cases, this man has his back to us. Both men have their backs to us. Because they don't need permission anymore. They've arrived. They're deserving of what they asked for. They don't need to ask permission. So stop asking for permission and just ask for what it is that you actually want. That's what I'm getting from this reading. Stop asking for permission. The permission to be happy. Stop asking for it. Because it's not, you don't need to anymore. You don't need to ask for permission. The permission's been granted. What is it that you actually want? Work it out, ask for it, and get it. It's as simple as that. You've owned the right now to get what it is that you want. And it's taken you a long time to get to this place. Interestingly, this card also speaks of telling the truth, taking the mask off, letting the eyes see the light. The eyes are open now. They've been opened and the light is pouring into them. And you are finally able to see. Obviously, this kind of energy speaks very much of healing, doesn't it? Maybe you've been in a difficult place, in a dark place for a long time, literally in the darkness. This guy hasn't seen a whole lot of sun. The sun is only just letting its full light shine through now. What was going on before that light at the bottom started to appear? There wasn't anything going on. He was in complete darkness. Just like this lady, she's asking for something. She's literally praying. She's asking for the sun to rise. She's asking for the night to end and for the sun to rise. Well, seemingly it's worked. So we've got a man taking a mask off. We've got a man standing in his castle looking at the sun, feeling very content with his two fountains of abundance in front of him. We've got another man standing in front of the sun. We've got the sun and the moon, which very much mirrors what's going on in all the other cards, and which speaks to growth. We've then got some lightning, which is quite interesting. But what's really interesting about lightning for water signs like Pisces is that obviously we're water and the lightning is fire. And so the lightning corresponds to lessons that you've had to learn. Wake-up calls, in effect. But those wake-up calls made you strong. They were quite scary, but they made you strong. This card is very beautiful. I don't see the lightning in here as being ominous at all. The sky is pink. The card is called Force Intérieure, inner strength. We all need a bit of fire with our water, don't we? We are all the elements anyway. Pisces is mostly water. So we need that fire. We need for the heavens to open every now and then, and for the thunder to crack down onto us, because it helps us grow. It helps us grow. And you know what? It makes the horses go crazy, but sometimes the horses have to go crazy. Sometimes the horse has to go onto its hind legs and freak out and run off. You're definitely running away from something, but it's something that wasn't serving you anymore. And it seems quite scary because it's very sudden, or it feels quite sudden, but actually it's been going on, I think, for a long time. This energy here is has been burning for a long time. And it will continue to burn forevermore. This is a whole new era for Pisces. Whole new era is starting. Solicitude. Care. Look at this woman, she's very loving towards her child. He is safe, just like you will be. Your next step in life will feel like being in your mother's embrace. You will feel protected. Maybe your mother is watching over you, whether she's here or on this earth, or if she's gone somewhere else. If she's watching you from heaven, depending on your circumstances. Whatever it is, wherever she is, she has your back. The universe has your back. Mother Earth has your back. You are supported through this transition, this phase, for sure. Everything in these cards is suggesting that. There isn't a single thing in these cards which is telling me that bad things are coming, which is also telling me that you need to ask for the good things. Get out of that headspace of thinking that you deserve bad things, because you don't. You don't deserve bad things, but it's so easy to get into that headspace and to think that you do. I absolutely love these cards. Something really big is coming, but you need to ask for it. You need to say those prayers. You need to literally every night before you go to sleep, you need to close your eyes and you need to ask the universe for what you want. What is the thing that you care the most about? What is the thing that's going to make you happy? What is the thing that's going to change your life for the good? You have to ask for it, otherwise how can the universe ever send you anything unless you're asking for it? Unless you're speaking with the universe, unless you feel that you are deserving of something good, how can you expect something good to come back at you? You are so powerful in these cards. And they speak of serious healing. That's why I'm not at all worried about this guy, because this guy is the darkness, and the darkness is about to run off. Look, he's scared by the lightning. He can't take it. He's out of here. The darkness is on its way out, chased by the thunder. Your light, your fire, is creating a rebirth. And all of the idiots who told you you couldn't do it, and all of that fear that was inside of you, that's about to depart. Look how powerful she is. There's that moon and that sun again. The moon and the sun, the day and the night, the conscious and the subconscious. So powerful. Birth and rebirth, transformation. She's so protected, literally by the moon and by the sun. Nothing bad can happen to her. Only good things will happen to you, Pisces. What's coming around the corner is really exciting, but you have to believe in it. Allow yourself to believe in it. Come into your light, come into your fire, let the fire burn. I've been hearing the name James a lot today. I don't know why. It keeps coming into my head. Someone called James. Does that make sense to anyone? Hopefully it does. But James is a good person. So if you come across a James, trust him. Or someone with a J name. He's got some good things for you. Look at this guy, I love him. He worked very hard to get here. That house wasn't built in a day. And he deserves it. Maybe he asked for it. Maybe he specifically said, I really want one day to have a house which faces the setting sun and which has fountains in front of it. Maybe that's what you want. If it is, ask for it. Be really specific in your requests. The last card of the reading was New Beginnings. New beginnings indeed. Change is coming, guys, whether you want it or not. It's around the corner, so embrace it. And be specific in your requests. Ask for it, because it's coming. So speak to God, speak to whoever it is up there that you're speaking to, or that you'd like to speak with. Ask him, tell her what it is that you want. Okay, that's it from me, guys. See you soon.